Hey Jodok, how's it going? This is the tutorial for the song Calling Us Home from Olivia Fern. This is a very nice one. We have some nice finger picking work here, some nice hammer-ons and pull-offs. I'm going to open the tabs file and demonstrate it for you, and then I'll walk you through the different variations and techniques that we have going on there. So let's have a look. Alright, I'm going to play it once, and then I'm going to walk you through the tabs. So it sounds like this. Alright, that's the main riff. Very nice, very beautiful. As you see, we have some nice chords here. We have some nice hammer-ons and pull-offs that gives this nice flavors to the chord sequence. And later on, you can see it in the tabs, once she starts to sing, it's a kind of like a simplified arrangement for the same chord sequence. So I'm going to walk you through both variations. So let's start by reviewing the chords. We have a total of 3 chords here. We have the A minor 7, so the capo is on the 7th fret, and then we have the A minor 7, which is like an A minor chord, but with the 3rd string open. Alright, you can find it here, the tabs on top. The second chord is a G with B on the bass, so it looks like G/B, and it sounds like this. We have 2 variations on this chord, so you will see that we are going to alternate between the 2 variations. So one of them has 2 fingers, one on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and the second finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then the other version is only 1 finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Okay, this is both the same chord, and we alternate between them. You will see it in a moment. The last chord is a C major 7. Also a very beautiful chord, so it's like a C chord, but with the 2nd string open. That's a C major 7. Again, you can find it in the tabs. Cool. So these are the chords, and now let's start with the intro. This is also being played between the verses, so I wrote down instrumental parts. Basically, between the verses, she plays this, and while she sings, she plays this where it says verse, singing start. It's quite similar, just a little bit more simple here. Okay, so let's start with the intro. We're starting with the A minor 7 chord, and for this piece it's really important, quite crucial, to use the correct right hand fingerings. Alright, so we're going to use the thumb for all the bass strings, the 6th, 5th and 4th strings we use the thumb, and for the top strings, the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings, we're using the index, middle and ring fingers. Index on the 3rd string, middle on the 2nd string, and the ring finger on the 1st string. Let's hear how the pattern sounds like. So we have 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, pull off, 3, 4, 3. Alright, this is the first chord. So we really want to get these 2 bars right, because this is the pattern for all that's to come. So it sounds like this. Pull off. Okay. Try to loop this a bit to get the hang of it. Alright, and again, make sure to use the correct right hand fingerings like I described before. And the rhythm, notice that the rhythm is not straight, so it's not pa 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 pa, but it's what's called shuffle rhythm, which means we have a long note and then a short note. So it's pa 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 pa. It's a bit of a jazzy rhythm. Alright, let's move forward. So the next chord is the G/B. And now we're doing something quite similar. Okay, but we have some extra details here. So the first one is that you see on the second string we alternate between the open string and the third fret. So we have open, we have third fret, and then we have again the third fret, and then a pull off to the open one. So pull off. And then at the end of the fourth bar we have this nice decoration. So we go on the fourth string open, hammer onto the second fret, and then third string open. Alright, let's hear the next two bars of the G with B on the bass chord isolated. Try that one a little bit isolated as well. And now we're going to the C major 7. Here again we have some additional variations where we alternate from the second string to the first string. Okay, so we have here we have 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 5, 3, 4, 2, pull off, 3, 4, 3. Okay, isolating these two bars. Then on the second time it's exactly the same, only we end on the second string, and this note, the first fret, is actually already the A minor 7. So this sign, that means repeat, where you see this line with two dots, that means repeat. It means once we get here, we go back here and we repeat this section. This section repeats itself, I don't remember how many times in the song, until she starts to sing. Alright, let's hear it one more time, all connected. Okay, repeat. That's the intro. So this is the more difficult part, more challenging part. Now we get to the verse, we get to the part with the singing, and that's sort of like the same thing, but a little bit more simple. So let's briefly walk through this. I'll play it one time. So this is how the verse goes. Alright, so you see it's a little bit more simple. It's exactly the same chords, but we don't have all these fancy hammer-ons, pull-offs, changing of strings, so it's a little bit easier. So the picking pattern for the verse goes like this: 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. That's the pattern. Then we do the same thing with the G/B chord, this variation with the open strings. So we go 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. And then we do the exact same thing for the C major 7. So let me correct this. The C major 7 already starts here. There we go. So same thing: 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. 2 times. Alright, and again, the last note is the first fret of the second string. This is simply already the A minor 7. So you already make the shape of the A minor 7 here, and then again we have the repeat, so we go back here. Alright, let me know if you have any questions. This is basically the whole song, so she simply alternates between this part, which is being played when there is no singing, and this more simplified variations, which she's playing while she sings. Let me know how it's going. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll see you next time.